from Denver. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
After a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well. He's won a Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific, almost always in the Pro Bowl, and all his team does is win. This guy's a natural leader.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Wilson. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where are they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. To throw is Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
8 yards.
Wilson will throw again. Screen play set up for Williams. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. That feels pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. 2nd and 5 from the 8. 2nd and 5 now. Wilson. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. KJ Osborne, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. On play action, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson from 4 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Chandler. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Minnesota.
A first down throw for Cousins. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Cousins to throw it. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. Nope.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run from Ty Chandler. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. But here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Nagar now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Just 4 plays. And it's capped out by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. Being chased out left. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. 3rd quarter action ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chandler. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Wilson will throw again. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 31 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Well, here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. Oh, the return is Callaway. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now Wilson on 1st down. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now left side on the swing pass. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signify.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Right back to him on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They go play action. Cousins. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And this is gonna be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Now a handoff to Chandler. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's Chandler on second down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They run it with Chandler, and he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Now Chandler, and he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now, it's their third and final timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to run with Nwangu, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down by 10. 1:45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson. Able to find Judy. On the move past the 40. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Wilson to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's Wilson. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling... here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And taken down just shy of the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Chandler. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The Broncos take over first down again. At their own 30-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
One last shot for Wilson. Caught by Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.